Right, good evening one and all. I've just come downstairs again. That light's out. Just pull the door to. I've just turned the heating off. I've been in the shower. There's my boys, there's my little sooty. There's my little soot down there. Hey, here comes Snoop. Here comes that Snoop. Oh, he's all wet, he's just had a drink. Ugh. Right, let's get the boys up the garden. Go on then, off you go. And I've got my mince pies again tonight, guys. Here we go, guys. Go on then, off you go. Go on, chop, chop. Right, the boys are gone. I just pushed the door to so they can push it open. Right, it's been quite an eventful day today. I'm going to let you guys know what happened today. The drive back from Cambridge was so-so, not too bad, about 10 minutes late tonight, so that was pretty good. For Cambridge, that was really good, compared to the night before anyway. Right, I went to the doctor's on the way back from work, and I got my medical records. I've got them. So they're in writing, so I've got everything I need for my other surgeon. I've got my letter from my doctor and that, and then I've just got to have those 2 tests done. So yeah, I'm all there. I've got everything I need. So that's good. I'll get in touch with that surgeon or the surgeon secretary after Christmas, just to get things going again. I thought the dog was coming in then. If I tip the camera and just see when the door bursts open. Right, let me get the mince pies. Oh, lovely. Right, I've got another Christmas card today. Here comes Sooty. Come on in, when you come. Here you go. Snoop will kick it open. The door flies open when Snoop comes in. He just pushes it. Sooty kind of just nudges it with his nose. So, what was I saying? Oh yes, I got my Christmas card from Karen today. That's my Northern Angel, or one of my 2 Northern Angels. I'm still waiting for my card from Donna. Okay, so Donna hasn't come yet. Okay. So that's good. So I've got another card today. So I've got 4 cards now. So it's improving. I have to put a string up soon. So that was good. It's been a cold day at work today. It was very clear this morning. All the stars are out, look very pretty. Then here he comes. Good boy. Myself. Oh, so by the time I got to work, it actually clouded over. And it stayed grey for most of the day. The sun put a show in late in the day and the sky cleared again. I'm breaking it in the bowl here by mistake again, Snoop. Let me take that out. So it's going to be a cold night. I have covered my little chimney up with a cover over the windscreen. So if it does freeze tonight, I shouldn't have to scrape the screen tomorrow. And I did pass the gritters on the way home. So yes, they are expecting a frost. Right, come here then, guys. Right, got to sit down. Here, on either side. Right now. Sit down. Sit. Okay. Yes, good boys. Right, the boys have got their crusts. You know who's going to win this. It's a pointless exercise. It's always Snoopy. Right, I'll get rid of these in my recycle. There you go, Snoop's finished. There's nothing else, Snoop. It's just empty. So, yes, that went well. My van. Do you remember I told you yesterday I'd got a puncture in my van? I've got a flat tyre. I came out of work yesterday evening to get my van to come home and the back tyre was flat. Oh, great, that's all I need. So I had a look today and it got a thorn had gone through the sidewall of the tyre. So it's unrepairable. So it needed a new tyre, which we got and I've put on. So that's done. No sooner did I put that on and put the van back out in the yard, the service manager came over to me and he said, we need your van. I said, oh, okay. He said, yeah, they got to demo it. Now my van, although it's my van I use backwards and forwards to work, it's actually a demo vehicle. It's a sales vehicle that's used for demos. So if somebody's interested in buying this particular type of van, we've got one and they can try it out. So my van's now out on demo. Whether or not I get it back, if the person who demos it likes it and he wants to buy that one, then they're selling that one. I've done 9,000 miles in that one now. I can't remember how long I've had it now. Probably about 9 months. So yeah, that'd be about right. I think about 1,000 miles a month. And don't forget it was clamped. I lost it for a couple of weeks when it got clamped and taken away. So yes, I might lose my van. But that might not be a bad thing, because the next thing I'm going to tell you is even more interesting. Right, what's up, guys? Now, do you remember I told you, probably a couple of weeks ago now, that I was approached by the service manager, and he said to me, how do you fancy doing some training courses? And I said, no. Just like that. He said, oh. I said, no. I said, I'm coming up to retirement. What's the point of me doing training exercises? And you have to pay back for training exercises. If I leave within 12 months of doing a training exercise, I have to pay the course fees. So I said, no, I'm not doing it. So he went away. Then he came back. It was the following week. He came back to me and he said, why don't you want to do the training courses? So I explained the reasons why. And he said, right, okay. He said, well, what we can do, he said, what I can do, he said, can we still use your name, put you down as doing training, but we'll do it for you? And I said, you can do what you like. I'm not bothered, but I'm not doing any training exercises. It's not part of my contract, guys. I'm classed as a floating technician. So that means I float between different sites and I do repairs on cars at different sites. I'm not a franchise mechanic. It means I'm not tied to that particular garage. Now, they're trying to get me to do courses on a car I'm not franchised to. I'm not a franchise technician. So it's got nothing to do with me. I'm a floating technician. It doesn't cover me at all. I do health and safety, that relates to me. And I do my MOT training, and that's used across the whole site on all the sites. But franchise-wise, no. They've got their own franchise technicians who are factory trained, and they should do all the warranty work and all the diagnostic work. It's not my job. So it's all kicked off again today. I knew it would. I knew something was brewing. I just had that feeling. And I got an email from the HR department. They are requesting me to have a meeting with the director and the HR department. Well, as soon as the HR department's involved, guys, you know what it means. I've been around long enough to know what it means. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write a resignation letter. And I'm just going to go now and I'm going to plonk it on the table and I'm going to sit down and see what they have to say. But as far as I'm concerned, it's not happening. Not at this stage of my life. And I can walk into another job tomorrow. It's not a problem. It's their problem, not my problem. So yeah, let's see where this one goes. It'll be an interesting session, I think. That's happening Thursday, the 5th. Yes, Thursday. They muddled that up as well. What they did, let me just put my my mince pies on. What they did, they sent me an email today and it said that they requested a meeting with me on Wednesday at 12 o'clock. Okay, that's tomorrow. Then at the end of the email, it said meeting to take place at Thursday the 5th. And I'm thinking, well, hang on, is it Wednesday now or is it Thursday? So then I sent them an email back saying, what day is this meeting? It is Thursday. It's Thursday the 5th, apparently. Yeah, so they even cocked that up. That's the HR department for you. So yeah, let's see where this goes. But whichever way it goes, guys, I'm really not bothered. You know, it's just not my problem, it's their problem. They're going to, obviously, if they push it through, they're just going to lose another tech. And that's all they're going to do. They're going to ruin them for themselves. So, yeah, interesting situation. I know, so I might have some more time with my boys. If it does come to that, I will write a letter beforehand and I will terminate my employment at the end of the month, which will be Christmas time. So I can finish at Christmas and then I can be off in the new year. I'm just watching the microwave. Nearly there, 8 seconds to go. Yeah, so I might be changing jobs. Right, that's done. Just pop this away. And leave that open. Right, let's grab a spoon and we can go and have a sit down. And I'm all smiles just thinking about it. I really don't care. I really don't care. Right, come on in, guys. Are you going to come with me? No, you're not going up the garden again. Make sure I've locked the door, guys. Yes, back door's locked. Right, I've got my mince pies. Turn that light out. Where's Sooty? Oh, Sooty's on the sofa, look. He's up there already. Are you coming in the front or are you staying here? I think he might stay there. He doesn't usually come in the front. And, right, back light's on. Right, I'm coming in here. If you want to come in, you can do. Right, I've lit another candle today. And this is another one that is at Millie's. This is her second one. This is the apple scented candle. Let me just check what it says. It was apple. It's apple pie. There you go. It's my, can you see that? It's a bit smoky actually. Apple pie candle. I wonder if I can get a mince pie one. Right, there you go. Right. And let me just move this over. I've got something else to show you as well, guys. Well, two more things to show you. That's my card that's come all the way from Scotland. That's from Karen. Still waiting for Donna's card. Donna, still waiting for your card. Okay. And yeah, I've got another topper. One of those, but a longer one. Because a lot of people keep saying to me, you've cut your hair. Well, I'm not. The topper is shorter. And I brush it in, but sometimes you see it will come, you'll see the topper is a lot shorter. You'll see it flapping about. So I've got a new topper and it's slightly longer. It's the same length of what I've got, so it will blend in better. And you won't see that change in length. I'm not going to wear it yet. What I'm going to go and do is I'm going to wait, because you know the hair extensions I've got in my hair, they do periodically come out. I've got a few that have come out already. And I hang on to those. And when I've got enough, I go and see a young lady called Megan, who runs a hairdressing business. And she is the one who did my topper last time. She did my topper I've got on now. She made that fit. And she put some extensions back in for me as well. So what I'm going to do, possibly in January, I'm going to go and book myself in with Megan and get the new topper cut to size. And if I've got some extensions out, which I've got a few, if I get a few more, I can take those with me as well and she can pop those back in. So yeah, got another topper. It's the same colour exactly as this one, just slightly longer. This one's about there. That one's 14 inch and this one's 18, okay? So it's going to be that much more. Oh, don't. Snoop's all wet. He's slobbered all over my leg. Ugh. Go on, go and sit down, you sausage. Go. He's just had a drink. No, you tinker. He's going to jump up here. Can you see his nose? Up there. Right, let me get my slippers off. We can sit down. I've got another vest dress on here. This is a little pink one. Let me show you. I've got my cardigan obviously because it's a vest dress, so it's got just straps. There's no sleeves on this one, so it's a little bit cold. Well, it would be. I've had the heating on the house. It's lovely and toasty warm at the moment. Christmas lights are still on. I'll put those on as soon as I get home. Oh, my Snoop. There you go. And there's my little April ornament on the top of the tree. Pride of place on the top of my tree, guys. Right, Snoop's up already. Look, he didn't waste much time. Right, guys, I'm going to sign out now. I'm going to have my mince pies. And then I'm going to go on and start answering some messages on my phone. And then I shall speak to you guys about wash-up time, about 10 o'clock. So I shall speak to you then. Okay, bye-bye for now.